Hello dear lovely audience, welcome back to another reality TV new recap. Everyone, I know y'all have been waiting for this. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Country singer Jelly Roll isn't afraid to show his emotions, in person or through his music. The country singer's songs resonate with listeners in a way few artists can do. The "Need a Favor" singer left fans in tears with a recent heartfelt announcement. Jelly Roll makes fans cry with recent announcement. Jelly Roll has been in the music industry for decades, but he only achieved mainstream success a few years ago with his hit song, Son of a Sinner. His career exploded seemingly overnight. Despite his massive success, he couldn't tour overseas because of his felony record. The country star has openly shared about his multiple prison stints that began when he was a teenager. He threw himself into music after getting out of prison. The Antioch, Tennessee, native is now a global superstar. But he's never forgotten his roots. He still lives in Tennessee with his wife, Bunny XO, and his children. Jelly Roll finally toured overseas this summer when musician Post Malone invited him to join him. After selling out venues in the US, the duo went to various stops around Europe. But all good things must come to an end. After months of traveling together, Post Malone and Jelly Roll performed their final concert together, at least for this year. Post Malone is already planning a 2026 summer tour with the Save Me Singer. Every stop on the tour ended with Jelly Roll thanking Post Malone for inviting him on the tour. But the last tour stop on the Big A** Stadium tour was more emotional than usual. The "I Am Not Okay" singer shouted out Post Malone as a family man loved by everyone, including the crew and concertgoers. He started a "We love you, Posty" chant. An emotional Post Malone gave his friend and tourmate a huge hug as the crowd cheered. Social media followers couldn't help but cry at the heartwarming moment. One fan wrote, "What a raw brotherly moment." Another added, "That shish gave me chills. That's dope ASF for him to show his appreciation even though he's a big star himself." A third follower wrote, "This is the kind of friendship the world deserves," while another said, "This is when friends become brothers." Son of a Sinner singer joins holiday festivities. Jelly Roll's tour with Post Malone may be over for now, but he's not done on the road. He heads to Australia, New Zealand, and Mexico before returning to the United States. Additionally, the popular country star was just announced as a performer at iHeartRadio's 2025 Jingle Ball. Other performers include Ed Sheeran, Machine Gun Kelly, and Nelly. Jelly Roll makes fans cry with recent announcement. When Jason Jelly Roll Defford looked into the camera that afternoon and whispered, "Biggest announcement of my career," nobody knew how sharp that moment would hit the hearts of his fans. Yet by nightfall, comments flooded social media. "Tears in my eyes, I'm crying, that's the moment I believed in miracles again." This wasn't just another drop of news, it was a turning point, one that left many fans trembling with joy, nostalgia, and pure, unfiltered emotion. The weight of a big announcement. Jelly Roll built his art on vulnerability. His music has always leaned heavy, raw confessions, dark nights, redemption arcs. Songs like "I Am Not Okay" and "Heart of Stone" teem with the kind of honesty people feel but rarely voice. So when he teases a biggest announcement, fans already brace themselves. Because with him, big usually means more than just a tour, it means hope, transformation, doors opening, maybe a dream fulfilled. And this time, it was both intimate and monumental. Jelly Roll revealed he would be playing stadium shows in England, opening with none other than Post Malone. "They let me come to England, baby, that's happening. My first time will be 2 stadium shows with Post Malone." The first night was already sold out when he announced it. To someone who spent years barred from international travel because of legal constraints, this isn't just a concert, it's redemption arriving on the wings of possibility. Indeed, the Tennessee Board of Parole has recently recommended a pardon for him, enabling greater freedom to travel and perform globally. Putting those threads together, fans felt this announcement as a victory, not just for music, but for the human spirit. Why fans wept. 1. A dream affirmed. For many, Jelly Roll's journey has always been a story of against all odds. Born in hardship, battling addiction, serving time, wrestling with weight and self-doubt, he turned survival into song. That path made every milestone feel earned. When he said, "They let me come to England," fans didn't just hear a show, they felt an echo of every prayer, every tear, every moment they kept believing for him. When he invites the world to witness that journey, it becomes their journey too. We rose together, fans say. The tears are gratitude, I stuck by you, and look where we are now. 2. A mirror to their own stories. Many listeners connect to Jelly Roll because his songs aren't just about him, they're an open book asking, what about you? Where have you been? Where are you going? When he dares to dream bigger, it gives permission to others to dream bigger too. His announcement feels like someone handing a flashlight into the abyss and saying, come with me. So fans cry not only for him, but for themselves, for wounds healed, for battles still raging, for the longing to be seen. In that moment, his joy becomes theirs. 3. The catharsis of culmination. A revelation like this doesn't land in a vacuum. It carries layers. The heartbreak of past failures, the strain of waiting, the quiet hopes deferred. When Jelly Roll reaches a point where he can publicly declare a new height, fans feel a release. All the pent-ups fold out in a wave of emotion, pride, relief, awe. One fan comment said simply, I'm ugly crying in my car. That's not hyperbole. Sometimes emotion hits you in the throat and you can't stop it. That announcement ignited tears for every minor win, every setback, every moment devoted to faith. The ripple effect, reactions and resonance. Once the video went live, social feeds ignited. Tweets read, Jelly Roll just made me believe again. I've never been so proud of a human I've never met. Sold out. Yes, tears sold out too. Journalists noted how immediate and authentic the delivery was. No overproduced promo, just Jelly Roll, unfiltered and raw. In interviews afterward, he oscillated between excitement and awe, nearly choked by gratitude. The announcement also dovetailed with other major moves. He's now joining American Idol as its first artist-in-residence, taking on a guiding role for new performers. And he's expanded international plans. Jelly Roll and Shaboozey will headline the inaugural Strummingbird Festival in Australia, his first steps down under. Every fresh venture layers on more weight to what England meant. Fans interpreted this as more than growth. It's vindication. It's proof that someone who was dismissed, doubted, even legally limited, still had the right to dream, with power. Narrative scene. A fan's tearful night. Picture this. A fan sits alone in their room as the video plays. The screen glows against walls plastered with posters, tour flyers, lyric quotes, handwritten notes. They watch Jelly Roll's voice crack when he whispers, they let me come to England, and their chest tightens. Their phone shakes as they reply to the group chat, I'm crying so hard right now. In that moment, they see every late night listening to Save Me, every time the lyrics gave them words, every moment they felt less alone. It's a release. Their tears are not weakness, they are testimony. Weeks later, they count themselves among thousands buying tickets, flying across oceans, coming together in stadiums under England's sky. And in the roar, when Jelly Roll steps on stage, it's as if fans have lived a prophecy, we believed, we stayed. You made it real for us.